Welcome to the Brew of Life podcast show. I'm your host, Steven, and this is episode 1. So if you are tuning in, thank you so much. And what this podcast show is going to be about is becoming a much happier person, becoming your greater self, being more confident, enjoying life as you are living right now, and self-disciplining yourself, and so much more. For this episode, we are going to talk about living in the present moment and how to appreciate it more and not living and being stuck into the past or the future. So, with that being said, enjoy the show. Okay, so before we get started talking about this topic, what I'm about to talk is relevant to this topic, living in the present moment. And let me just read it for you. Yesterday's history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why they call it the present. Now that was from a Kung Fu Panda movie. That is deep. For a kid's movie right there, that is deep. For one of my childhood movies, that is really deep. And I just want everyone just to remember that quote. Remember that quote, because it is really, it's really relevant to the topic we're going to talk about, like I said. And, okay, let's just get started into it. Why is the present so important? And I don't think, really, no one appreciates it enough, in my opinion. And if you are struggling just to accept the present moment, I know it can be really hard, just because sometimes we always think it's just kind of boring, and that's why we always look at past memories or just think about what's going to happen in the future. And I get it, So that's why, or just anything, like, you can't move on from the past, you're worried about the future events, you're overthinking about it some sort or somewhat, and I've been through that a bunch of times. I tend to overthink a lot. I sometimes think about my past memories a lot, which can just it feels like I'm in a paradox, a non-stop paradox, until start doing more research about it, and just I think I found something, just to get me out of it, and just be happy and be humble that we as humans are living the now, And, if you want just to be happy in the present moment, who knows, like, as the present moment, you are in, I don't care what situation you're in, if the past, if the present, oh my gosh, if the present is, feels like being boring for you, nothing to do, I don't care about that. If you're going through some tough times in the present moment, as you're listening to this, this is say, keep on going, just keep on going, just don't stop, okay? Because eventually, I cannot predict the future, I know that one day you're just gonna get out of it, And I'm saying a lot, okay? Okay, so, what helped me is, one thing is meditation. And I love meditation a lot. I think meditation has pretty much, saved my life. It really does. And, if you've never done meditation before, it's just super easy, Just close your eyes, or you can even, there's even such thing as open eye meditation too, where you focus on one thing, and while you're just doing that, you just, stay calm, clear out your mind, just breathe, take a deep breath, and just focus on your breathing. So that's what meditation is about. Focusing on your breathing and just clearing out the mind and like just like know that you're in the present, and like know that you're surrounded by the present day, by the now. And at first, it is going to be pretty difficult. Sometimes I remember when I started, sometimes I got pretty impatient, and it could be really hard, because like I just remember like heck, even doing like 10 minutes of meditation it sounded crazy to me back then, but now I've been doing 10 minutes of meditation if I'm just stressed out, overthinking. It really helped me a lot. And what I recommend is at least start off with a 3 minutes or 5 minutes of meditation, and just go from there. Like I said, just sit comfortably. Get your back straight. Get your head forward. And just close your eyes and take a big deep breath. I'm not sure if my microphone caught that, but I was breathing. Just do something like that and just focus on your breathing. Focus as your lungs, as it expands when it's filled with air. That's all. That's pretty much it. And if you seem to be getting too distracted, just think about your breathing. Just focus on it. And that's how it helped me. Now, there are some other recommendations. If you seem to be struggling with meditation, I recommend this app called Headspace. Headspace is a meditation app where it has guides and basically just like little audio. It can go from 3-minute audio all the way to like 20 minutes, and it just guides you on how to meditate, and it's very calming too. Like the guy who records, makes audio of Headspace, his voice is really, really just satisfying and just super like ASMR, and that's what I like about it. And the only thing I don't like about it is just you have to pay monthly for it. If you're okay paying $12 a month, then yeah, but like I don't pay anything. I don't pay no subscription. I don't know why. That's just me. So yeah, so I just got the free version of it. But when you do sign up the app, then you get basics. And this is no sponsor. I swear, this is no sponsor. I am not sponsored by them. Okay, I'm a small. As I'm talking right now, this is a small podcast show. Okay, I highly doubt no one will sponsor me. Okay, this is my recommendation. My recommendation. Another thing is listening to calm music. Don't listen to music that distracts you a lot, but just very soothing and calm, and just set your mind at peace. That's another thing. And like I said, just live in the present moment and just meditate. It can help you a lot. And sometimes when I meditate, I can feel like it's kind of weird. I can feel like I can pretend like I am like nature for some reason, and like heck, not even nature, but like outside this universe, space, galaxies. And it's just very calming for me just to think about that. So if you're being distracted, just think about anything that deals with nature. Think about the birds. Think about trees. Think about flowers. Think about anything. I don't know. Think about the beautiful green forest. That's what I tend to think too. And wait, let me get my water. Yeah. Another thing, if you want to appreciate more the present moment, is at least every day, I think, just say what you're grateful are. What are you grateful for? Not are. What am I saying? What you're grateful for, and how are you humble, and like just say things like, for example, you're grateful for your families and friends. You're grateful for living and actually like breathing. oxygen, because like without it, we all be dead by now, and I would not be talking right now. Okay? Just be grateful, just for the smallest things. Be grateful, like, you have water to drink, you know. Be grateful that you've accomplished something today. Or you're just grateful just for anything, you know. So, like, that can just make you more in the present moment, because it makes you realize how much grateful you are in the now. Another thing that helped me is getting out of my comfort zone. Okay, getting out of my comfort zone most of the times leads to me thinking about the now. So, what can you do to get out of the comfort zone? You know, as humans, we all have comfort zones, you know, and it can be good sometimes. You know, it can be good that we have comfort zones, but not extreme ones, you know, like very extreme ones that you're like to a point that you are very, very lazy. And I want you to get out of the habit and just get out of the comfort zone. Like, do the exact opposite of what you're doing, you know, your day-to-day routine. For example, exercising, you know, exercising is a really big, it's really good to get out, to like getting out of your comfort zone. And I exercise every day, almost about every day, you know. It just depends on the mood, you know. If I, you know, even feel sad, or just, you know, not feeling, you know, not having my day, I still do it, you know, just to get my mind off of it. And yeah, I just recommend exercising. Like I said, it could be anything. Meditating, like I said, can be another technique to get out of your comfort zone. Or just doing the most simplest things, like talking to new people, talking to people you already know, smiling at people, you know, just saying hi, just greeting them, you know, being polite. Those, like, can make you even more happy, because, like, you just made another human being, you know, another person's day. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why I'm saying you know a lot, okay? Like I said, this is my first podcast, okay? And I can't believe I'm saying a lot of stuff as I'm speaking into this microphone right now. Yeah, this is most simply stuff just like that. Or just doing the things you love, you know, what you're passionate about. Or just attend things that makes you happy. For example, I tend, you know, recently, or not really recently, it's been about a year, you know, when I got into K-pop. I know. I like the music genre. It got me into dancing, and that really made me feel really happy that I was in the present moment back then, even though now it's sadly the past. But still, I still dance to this day, and this makes me feel free a lot. You know, dancing kind of reminds me of, like, martial arts, but in a friendly manner. And, like, dancing is like fighting your own fears, fighting just the things that you're scared about, and just making you confident. Yeah, I've been doing that too. I mean, there's tons of stuff you can attend that can just make you happy, and just find your vision, find your passion. Who knows, like, for example, starting a business. If you're passionate about that, you know, go do it. Be based on anything. And also, I've been starting my own business, even though I haven't been doing so well. I've been kind of slacking off on it. I don't know if I should give out the name, but what it is a game studio, a game company where I want to become, we make video games. I always wanted to become a game developer. And, recently I've been doing that. Yeah, something like that. Or just reading a book. Reading a book can help too. For example, do the exact opposite. If you're on your phone too much, watch a lot of TV, pick up a book. And that can really help you get out of your comfort zone. So basically just do the opposite. And just, getting out of it. Because sometimes our mind tends to be scared of changes. And that's what we want to do. And also, make it as small as possible. Just make the goal as small as possible until you get used to the habit. For example, if you decide to go extreme and just exercise, every single day, your body, sometimes our mind won't get used to it. So, say, I exercise once a week. And also do it in when the time in your routine too. And then when you do those small little steps, then it's gonna become a lot easier for you. And then your mind tends to get used to it. That's what I recommend too. Is there anything else? Like I said, attend to sports, attend clubs, literally attend anything around, around your local place, and just have fun, See, get him some water. Okay. So I guess that's it for this podcast. Thank you. And yeah.